Hey dear, it's Tanya. Welcome to my channel. Here we go, vacation mode. Not yet. Let's have some fun first. But vacation mode is good anytime, right? Whenever, wherever. So, last time I spoke about depression and how depression can actually be your friend for your business, in your business. Check it out here if you haven't watched it, because it's a kind of an introduction to what we're gonna talk about today. Today it's all about opportunities in your business and how they come when you least expect them. However, you do need to expect something. What is that something? In a minute, let me rewind 3 years and 2 months ago. It was 7th of April, or 3-4 weeks into the famous COVID lockdown. A few weeks after I found out I was pregnant. Yay! And then I started bleeding, and then it was one of my worst days in my life because we lost the baby, and my husband wasn't even able to be with me in the hospital because beginning of COVID, you know how it was. And I just felt so freaking alone. I felt like, you know, my world was falling apart. I had this one amazing project as we went into lockdown that was to take care of my baby, which then fell through the water, this project if you want. And well, things happen, right? What can you do? It took me a few days, I'm gonna say 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, to really immerse myself into grief. Miscarriage is not fun at all. It's something I don't wish upon anyone, friend or foe, to take an expression from my previous video. No, really. It's heavy, it's dark, it's hard, it makes you feel lonely. And then you don't know how you're gonna ever be able to continue. And here's the truth, you are. If you allow yourself to fully grieve, then after, for me, it was 2-3 weeks later, I said, you know what? Let's turn this around. Let's take something positive out of that. What did I do? I immersed myself into the study of abundance. I cannot say anything else, but really I started studying abundance. And what happened in the following, I think it was maybe like a week or two after I started studying abundance, that was absolutely not expected. I couldn't have imagined, it wasn't on my mind ever. So what happened is that I had been working with a translation client for 6 years back then, so 2014 to 2020, and the translation client, they're the family, right? They approached me and my husband if we were interested in a partnership and like being their official distributor for Canada. And we were first like, whoa, that sounds amazing. But my husband's like, is it risky? What should we say? Yeah, should we say no? Well, long story short, we're going to be celebrating 3 years, and in 6 weeks it's gonna be 3 years since we officially opened our store in Canada. And it's rolling at multiple 6 figures yearly, and we're, you know, it's rolling really well. But here's my thing: opportunities do come from where you least expect them. However, you gotta step forward. You gotta show the world that you are ready. You're ready to be an entrepreneur, whatever that means, right? So my translation client, they saw that I was already an entrepreneur. I was a coach, I was a sports instructor, I was out there in you know, the way I am today, and they knew that I had the entrepreneurship, like the spark that I had. My husband also, we've always been outgoing and loving challenges, and we had a relationship with them. You know, it wasn't a business relationship until then, but it was really interesting to see how it evolved It was two things: me putting myself, or us putting ourselves out there, showing the world we're ready for something. But it was even more energetically. I took that miscarriage as some kind of amazing opportunity for me to double down on what I get to do. You know, you can't control everything. I mean, I did everything right during my very short-lived pregnancy, and yet I felt like helpless because I could not keep that baby in my belly. And I learned that, well, 1 out of 4 pregnancies ends up in miscarriage, at least, you know. Many actually end without us knowing before we get a positive test officially. That's another story, but anyway. So I took that challenge, I took that heartbreak and depression. It was a short-lived, thank goodness, because I switched my focus, I switched my perspective, and I said, I'm gonna turn that into something amazing. So that was the energetical, I'm ready sign. And the energy of the universe brought me something which was in the physical world, right? So opportunities do happen from whenever, wherever you least expect them, but you gotta be ready. You gotta show the world, the people, the universe, the God, whatever that is that you believe in, that you are ready. Deal? And so if you're ready and you want some guidance, join the Facebook group. I'm happy to offer you whatever I can, whether that's a free resource or a workshop, masterclass. Come in and show yourself, the world, universe, God, spirit, that you're ready. Because I know you are. I know it's time. See you there.
Thanks for watching. I think it would be pretty cool if you subscribe. Also, my daughter Sia gets a tickle every time someone likes a video. So if you love babies, well, you know what to do.